Okay. I'll reset the days since scuffed stream count back to 0 again. Oh, wait. It was already on 0. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is having a fantastic middle of their week. Okay, that's just not functional. Fine. I can understand. It doesn't like me doing things. Grr. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well and having a lovely middle of the week. I know I've just said that, but hey, if we can have the music twice, I can welcome you all in twice as well. uh, Welcome in, everybody. I see we have a Frauke and a True Purple and a Blast Jordan and a Kel Birdie who all got here before the Merry White House bot announced that I was live. Woohoo! Then we had the parade of bots because, of course, many bots, much parade. So welcome into all of you. Such parade, such fnurbles. So many. Oh, it's going to be one of those mornings, afternoons, evenings. Heil Hydrate. And Jerry May coming in. Welcome in, Jerry May, with a Hydrate. Heil Hydrate. And to go with a drink, we need a stretch to go with it. So that they can... Oh, yeah. Ooh. Lots of popcorn today. Much popcorn, such popcorn. Everyone look after themselves. I mean, the bot... I thought the question was whether or not the bots lived here. Welcome in, Jerry May, and thank you for the streamer gotcha trade-ins. Bellfire, welcome in. Miakula, good to see you. Then we got to the fnurbling. Dan, welcome in, Dan. Lurk for a meeting, goodness. 1 hour meeting that started over 2... That's not a meeting. If a meeting has gone on that's supposed to be an hour and is 2.5 hours in, that's not a meeting, that's a punishment. Either that, or it's in need of alcohol. I don't know which. The meeting has scampered off behind a tree. Yep, that works. Scroll. Professional. Ha. You're just listening. Your team is taking over a project and the existing team is showing you one of the test processes. Hopefully that just means the test process is really, really thorough. Because I've been through many places where the test process wasn't. Yeah. That bit, yeah. Point stands. Don't overwork yourself. Kay, welcome in, Kay. Ancient is on a 3-stream streak, and oh dear, caught by the Merry White House bot. Only three catches to 6 escapes, though. You're doing well there. Let's see, more scurrying. Frauke on a 445 stream streak, throwing an Acme anvil at the bot. Well, apparently the bot has learnt to hurdle. The bot hurdled. The bot ignores your anvil and immediately catches you. Sorry, Frauke. Then we have Kel on their 100th stream streak. Throwing off the confetti cannon. Apparently the bot immediately fell over the anvil and got lost in the confetti. So Kel has escaped. 2 musics and welcoming mean twice as much for me to catch up. Exactly. Much catching up. Before the bot, are you sure they don't all live here? I mean, the bots all live here. I don't know whether or not anyone else does. I know I said that. Or inferred that a minute ago. Sci-Fi, welcome in. TGM, good to see you. Had a 10 to 9 today. Ended up in a meeting that was supposed to be ending at 7 p.m. Clocked out at... Yeah, that's evil. That's not a meeting either. Miakula on a 3-stream streak, just a whittle one, but you managed to escape. Congratulations. Ancients, welcome in. Kay the River Cat on a 50 stream streak. Oh dear. However, you made it into the blanket jail. So, but you've been caught 4 and escaped 8, so you're doing well there. I never mentioned that Mikula is 2-0 for escapes. So, doing well. Shouldn't have brought the the anvil with the floaty tag. And from that meeting, you learned you have a lisp with certain words. Well, hopefully you were able to lisp them out. And your English, when slowed down, is noted as ChatGPT's voice. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Obviously, ChatGPT has has gone pufferfish, and apparently I'm in jail now. I'm behind bars. I don't know. Meetings that long is called a boring movie. Yep. That too. Right. Whoop. No, that's not a staircase. Careful of that. Okay. Where were we? What were we doing? Why are we here? And how are we fnurбling it? Glam, welcome in. I'm always like this, Kel. You should know that by now. Right. Okay, let's see. You're classified as speaking proper English when you speak slowly, but when you're in normal mode, it's ah. Chaos want a birdie. Chaos want a birdie. If I knew what I was on right now, I would order more of it because it's hilarious. Oh dear. I wasn't joking about the barbecue. You're outside roasting various foods. I misread that initially and read that as you were roasting various fools. I pity the fool that Frauke is roasting. I'm losing it, and I never had much of it in the first place. Apparently, this is going to be one of those days. I am starting stream with lots of broken energy. Why is it broken? Well, if it wasn't broken, would it be here? Fools tend to be kind of tough. Better marinate them first. It's either that or make sure to roast your fools over an open... What? Roast your fools over an open fire. Roast your fools over an open fire. Make sure they're not very tough. All of your fools will be maddening today as you roast them anyway. Yeah. And on that note, Scots get carted off by the police for dangerous activities with fools. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can focus. I can focus. And it's not just a small car. Hold on. Yes. Let's go for 2 of those and 2 of those. Ooh, actually, no. I should probably do that. 2 of those, and then... You, sir, are in the wrong place. Wouldn't it be nice if I could place blocks in the right place? Your best friend was recently found guilty of theft by stealing off of people's gardens. He was released yesterday, but he'll probably not be invited to your barbecue. While I do feel bad, I hope he doesn't take offense. Oh, blast! At least he paid the pun tax on that. You just tried those typing games that show you the correct way of typing. Notice that you don't have 4 fingers on the home row. I normally don't. I have 2 on the home row, 2 on the row above, and then my thumbs are usually around about the spacebar level when my hands are at rest. So, no. Usually I will have index finger on the homing button, 2 on the row above, and then the pinky around about, in the case of the left hand, A. My finger's at A. In other words, it's Canadian. It's a Canadian finger. A. No. Yeah, nevilled. What are you oh-mying about, there, Pixie? I didn't say anything that was an oh-my-worthy statement. It was totally innocent. If you or anyone else thought something that wasn't innocent, it's purely in your own minds. Get your own minds out of the gutter and leave mine where it is. Throws blast in an oven and sets it to high. Woohoo! Blast is hot, hot, hot. Was that a... Oh. Uh-huh. Thumb, spacebar, indexes and middle fingers on the row above. Really? Left ring on shift control. Any other finger is useless until you do quotations. Here's us learning where everybody keeps their fingers. Your fingers aren't bendy enough to be on 2 rows. Yeah, it depends on how what the size of your keyboard is. Cardoodles, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. You catch me attempting to figure out how I'm supposed to be fixing this building. For those who have been here, we've been working on this. For those who haven't been here, we've been working on this. Congratulations. There will be more of it. There will be more build ahead. You sure you were following me already? Whoops. Twitch being twitchy, possibly. That's nothing new. Twitch just is twitchy. I'm going to put in an... Oh, no, hold on. 3. There. I'm going to make these... Yeah. Let's put in door frames. A moment. You type thumbs up. Hey! Oh no, that's Fonzie. Well, thank you for the follow and welcome in. If I make no sense, this is entirely normal. I don't. That's all, folks. Oh, and we have a Pokemon in chat for those of it. Type thumbs up using... Wow. I didn't try it, but hey. Nearly failed middle school computer classes because you do not type with 10 fingers. You use Mario typing games, which you can never get... never could have made the time because I don't type with 10. Yeah. We have a Phalanx in chat for those who are on the Pokemon catching malarkey. Looks like I might need to take a quick nap in game. Yep. Let's get rid of the rain while we're at it. Elkhorn! Welcome in, Elkhorn. How are you doing? Boing. Boing. Ba-ding. Ba-ding. Ba-da-ba-da-ding. Da-ding. Right, let's see. We're working on this sort of area, so let's go with 2 of those. Bloop. And you're... And... 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hanging tough, it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Hold on. If it's Wednesday, why were you streaming last night, Elkhorn? That feels like it was an out-of-stream sequence for you. And an out-of-sequence stream. Am I confused, or did you stream last night? I is confused. Insert confused squirrel noises here. Granted, confused squirrel noises sound an awful lot like a confused cat. Last night, this morning, one of the 12. There were hours involved in things. And an Elkhorn was streaming when I wasn't expecting it. It is, you did. Your Wednesday nights are getting busier, so you're trying alternate nights. Ah. Well, alt nights are yep. Did I do a door frame on this one? Yes, I did. Okay. I should probably do a door frame on this one. Doop, doop, doop. That's not the right button. Or the right block, even. Boop. Alright. Okay, so I need... Let's go with one of these and 3 of these. You woke up to an elk stream. That's a nice wake up. Yeah. Lawson Squirrel. I feel like some of these things are not where they should be. Have I goofed? Oh no, because I was going to anchor it into this. Went end busting with Soup and Geo, got a witch farm built. Nice! I have never built a witch farm. Which version did you go with? Because there seem to be so many nowadays. I'm a big fan of the one that Tango built recently. It looks fantastic. Boop, 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 boop. Which is which? Yes. Came in from a raid, didn't know who it was. How can you not know an Elkhorn? Anyone who doesn't know an Elkhorn is definitely in need of this button. Kiwi, welcome in. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Right, this looks wrong. So let's take that out. And put in one of those there, and one of those there, which means I am out of brick, so I need more. Hello, Ritsu. Welcome in. We are flying. You were hanging out... Oh, you don't know who you were hanging out with before the raid. That happens. There have been days when I've looked over at one of the tabs that I've left open during stream, and I have no idea how I got to where I am. It's like I need a forensic scientist to tell me how I got here, and I don't need the Minecraft advancement for it. With new witch redstone drop rates, pretty productive. Got nearly 3 stacks of redstone blocks from about 20 minutes of AFK. Goodness. Yeah, The updated form is definitely, yeah, they've made it worth farming witches again. Hey, Bad Moon. Oh, you know, I'm sure I put in the title that I am not getting distracted. Oh well, distractions. We're off to do some things. Hi ho, we're off to Gordonstein. Hi ho, we're off to Gordonstein. That's fine. It'll take me a minute to get over to Gordonstein. That means you'd have to read the title. I mean, who reads titles nowadays? It's not a stream without distractions, of course. Perfect raid sequence brings you back to the streamer you fell asleep to. Yeah. Hi. Have I forgotten to put... I'm starting to wonder if I've forgotten to put something on top of here, because there shouldn't be mobs spawning on top of that nether portal. The nether portals are supposed to be spawn-proofed. I must have gotten something wrong. Quite what it is, I don't know. Daddy Bones, welcome in. And thank you for the 3-stream streak there. Oh! I'm sorry, Daddy Bones. You've been caught by the Merry White House bot. First catch, first streak. Nice try, though. Fish for the kids. We don't fish in here. Well, we do occasionally, but only when I need more. Okay, that's the first time I've seen one of these guys since the update. Downfall of connected condos. Knocking on someone else's door hard enough to rattle our walls too. Whoops. I don't think I'd ever... Look, I know you can flight. I don't think I'd seen these guys since the update. That sword is ridiculously huge. It's like, are you supposed to be allowed to play with that? Are you really supposed to be allowed to play with that sword? That sword is taller than you are, dude. He's like, I don't care. Pretty sure I looked at Pork Chop. That doesn't necessarily mean I looked at Pork Chop. Let me see what you have. A knife! No! Boing, boing. Cloud Strife cosplay. Yes. If that sword turns into 7 and then attacks me from every direction. Oh, yes! The one here. I think I paid more attention to the fact... Honestly, the fact that he was sat on a chicken probably made it harder for me to notice just how comedic the head was. Oh well. I should eat. Because around here, if I haven't eaten, I'll probably get booped by a Ravager. Hi, cutie. Hi, cutie. Can we get some boops? Thank you. Boing. Boing. Boing, 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 boingity boing, boingity boing. Boing. And wait, what? Okay. We are here because Daddy Boy. Nope, I'm reading the wrong one. Canadian Dragon. Now I'm reading the wrong line in the activity feed. We are here because Canadian Dragon has booped the button to upgrade. There we are, Canadian Dragon. There we are. Yep. So, Robbie Robertson is getting diamond armor. I need a full set of diamond armor, please. I haven't got the doohickery of thingamy installed. Oh well, I'll sort that later. Let's go shopping now. Everybody shopping now. Kind of need some diamond armor. Let's go shopping now. Everybody needs diamond armor. Everybody needs diamond armor. The doohickery of thingamy. Exactly, yes. It's from the same download place as the Watch from a Flip of Herm. And thank you for joining... Whoop, no, wrong way. Thank you for joining the scurry there, Daddy Bones. And it's a hydrate from Blast. It's a hydrate from him and a thank you from me. Don't forget the thingamabob of What's-It-Face. Ooh. I don't think you're allowed the thingamabob of What's-It-Face on stream, Elkhorn. That's... Ooh. Ooh. I'll hydrate. Really? The thing about... I have no idea what I'm on. Let's get some emeralds so that we can buy armor. Whee! And hey, at the same time, it fixes my Silk Touch pick. And gives me some levels. Yay, levels! No, you don't sell iron. You don't buy iron. What good are you if you don't buy iron? You are useless to me. Well, whatever you're on, you need to get off it or up the dosage. Or both. Right. Okay, so let's get some boots. I'm fairly sure the 21 is the cheaper. 16 feels high. No, 16 feels like it's appropriate. 22.15. There we are. Aha. Yes. Boing, boing, boing. That cost exactly a stack of emeralds. Might as well put the remaining 8 that I got extra out in here. It's definitely not from the cookies, but the sugar rush. Hey, Sin Lily. There may have been a cookie earlier. I had a cookie, but it was at work, and that was several hours ago. Maybe you should replace... Ow. Splat. Sin Lily is on a 95 stream streak. You seem to like it here. Yes, but you're in blanket jail, I'm afraid. Oh no! Mary Whitehouse bot has caught Sin Lily. Well, thank you for the... Also, the shop that used to sell Nutella-filled donuts near to my office has gone. A moment of silence for the loss of the Nutella-filled donuts. It's not fair. I want my Nutella-filled donuts again. For those who are actually paying attention to things that aren't me, there's a Pokemon event, Pokemon in chat. Not the Nutella. I know! They took away my Nutella-filled donuts. I'm sad. Right. Since we're looking for RRR. Arr. He feels like he should be a pirate. We are heading to M5. I feel like I should have named it M4 so it was off by 1 error. Oh, too late now. I'm not making another set of banners just for that joke. Granted, a 4 would probably be more fun. Dang it. Am I going to have to do make it M4 or M6 so that I can make an off by 1 error on the Mythbusters? I don't wanna... If this changes suddenly at some point in the future, you know it's because I suddenly decided I have to. Speaking of filled donuts, the bakery that makes your breakfast donuts did actually attempt with injecting the donut with some cream. Guess you can tick off that you've had a filled donut. Woohoo! Lotus, welcome in. Here we are. Arr, 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 arr. Dragon, thank you so much for hanging out and collecting all the points and all the pieces of armor for R. Ooh. Thank you. Whee. And we shall put his spare armor into the chest. Into the chest with you. Meowdy. Hi, Tyr. Hi, there he is. The Gordon of the hour. Arr. Arr. Boing, 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 giddy boing, boingity boing. Things to do, love your faces. Look after yourself, Dragon. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the lurk. Whee. Boing. Boing. Harn. Oh. Apparently True Purple's been paying attention. Where where did you hear about that? I haven't said anything about that yet. Oh, apparently I have an announcement to make. Oh. Well, apparently I need to find out something for Lotus briefly. Whee! Well, the cat's out the bag. I don't even remember the cat was in the bag. I'm fairly sure it was Schrodinger's cat. It probably didn't like the cat and the bag, and just decided to hide. What are we announcing? Absolutely nothing yet. There's Lotus. This will be Lotus's book. Squishy Mushy is on copper. So next up would be iron, Lotus. Simon would eat the bag. Well, that would be one way of getting the cat out of the bag. So I feel like I need to find somewhere quiet that isn't full of Gordons. You ain't getting that around here. I reposted it. Oops. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's my fault then. Ahem. So. Let's hang out here. Let's not hang out here. Double back. Why are they moving that sword around? Sorry. Oh, right. Okay. Let's go and buy some iron armor. While we're at it, actually, we'll just build it. Sir, that sword is far too large. Yes. Waving that sword around like it's clockwork. Okay, let's go and let's sit on this roof for a minute. It's time for Scotsman to tell us a story. Tell us a story, Uncle Scots. Tell us a story. No. Look. There. Look, I can do this. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't! I just jumped over the I just jumped over the roof. Okay. This'll do. Right. Oh, dear. Tell us a story, Uncle Scott. Tell us a story. A story? Okay. I'm not losing it. I never had any. So, as the sun sets in the distance and Uncle Scott has completely lost it, let's fnurble a bit more and, okay. So, for those who actually, have a clue, which isn't me, apparently, there is, later this month, and, I mean, not that much later, an event coming up called Build for Better. I have previously, what's the word I'm looking for? I previously, reposted bits from Luna about it. Build for Better is a 4-day build event that will be taking part across a weekend in April. I really wish I knew the dates because my brain has already scribbled off with them. I had them here somewhere. Where are they? I don't know. Nah. Here we are. Starts on the 24th of April at 2 p.m. UK time and ends on the 28th of April, 6 a.m. UK time. The build it is a one-shot event going on for that weekend. A number of fabulous, amazing builders and I will be involved, where during that weekend we will be attempting to build a steampunk dungeon in the style of Decked Out 1. During this event, we will be raising money for Gamers Outreach. Yes, Gamers Outreach again! I like supporting it as a charity. I like supporting that as a charity. So there will be things going on. There will be a series of server-wide goals or redeems, whatever, where things will happen as a result of donations. I need to have a think about what the heck I'm going to do with I don't know if there's Ravagers to wrangle. I need to have a think about what my goals will be. A lot of this will be very heavily focused on getting the build done, but you can guarantee there will be chaos, there will be mayhem, and there will be silliness. Hey Footy, welcome in. I have roof chickens. Yes. And they've got a nest with an egg in it. So yes, one-shot event or bakery event. The information says it's one-shot. It's I think it's basically being arranged around Luna Cupcake. Luna Cupcake is the one who has been inviting people together and pulling them into their... oh yeah, sorry, one shot is something else. I'm reading the wrong line. I'm look, we already commented earlier, I am not a pro streamer. Will there be a need to place additional copper golems in my build? In the build. Everybody is working together on this build. There will be mayhem, there will be chaos, there will be silliness. And it is everybody working together on it. Sorry, the one-shot element was that on the Sunday evening, there will be a D&D one-shot being led by the fabulous, amazing Lanalek as a dungeon master. I'm not involved in that one yet, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I signed up for that bit. I have not figured out how much of this I'm going to stream. Do not expect it to be all 4 days constant from start to finish. Although I have booked the time off to be able to make sure I will be involved as much as possible. So, no, it's not going to be a 96-hour stream. because I am not crazy, but there may be some very long streams involved. Maybe. I don't know. I have to figure out just how much I'm going to be willing to hurt myself for this. I think that's everything that has been announced so far. So far, we have had a few announcements made about the people who are going to be involved. The admin team consists of Calvin MC, Luna Cupcake, and Moonmine, who will be leading us. They are absolutely fantastic. Lanilek, as I mentioned, is our dungeon master for the one-shot event. The build team that was announced yesterday, Yorick, Tadpole Milk, and Genfire. Also announced at the same time as me, Deep Sky Miner and Chaos Gaming. So we've got quite a lot of absolutely fantastic people there. Yes, there will be more people announced, and eventually I will get round to putting... That's not the thing I was looking to do. I will get round to putting appropriate messages and so forth into chat. You will notice there is already a new... a brand new emote in chat that was commissioned for the event. So, have fun with that. You've all gone quiet. The silence and the madness of Deep Scott's Chaos. Yes. They were the three that were announced today. And yes, we have a roof chicken. Hi, roof chicken. There's another one down here. There's another roof chicken. Whee! And Elk's found the new emote. Woohoo! Yeah, Calvin and Deep are builders extraordinaire who I absolutely look forward to working with. Luna is insane and amazing. Luna and Moon are both great. Tadpole Milk has one of the best laughs in the universe. There are many. I don't know Genfire well enough, but I'm looking forward to working alongside them. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be amazing. The goal, as Luna said earlier, is to try and raise $7,000 in 4 days, which should be 2 gaming carts. I'm hoping we will blow her mind and blow her out of it. There is a Discord location. I don't have a button set up for it, Kay. I am about 4.5 million years behind setting things up. I did not think things... This is the reason why we had double music earlier. I was trying to add the Build for Better banner into the bottom of my channel and didn't realise I could hear myself on the channel. There is a furfu in chat, for those who might... how many scurries have we saved up? I did add the emote midway through setting up stream, so it might be that if you loaded the page already, it wasn't there for you yet. How many scurries do we have? There is the scurry channel that tells you, so we are at 64 now. 10 or 11. 54, 55, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 11. So we have $110 in donations to make just from you lot. Yes, my wallet is sitting in a corner, panicking. Oh, thank you, Elkhorn. They are. Yes, if you can post it, thank you so much, Elkhorn. The wallet bats will be well fed, yes. And the gremlins and all of you lot will be responsible for large amounts of donations. So thank you already for that. I'm not gonna. I might use a couple of those this weekend for the hermit ones, and I will see if I think I'll hold quite a lot of it for that weekend. I mean, there'll probably be a couple of more added by the time we get to there anyway. Right. Let's get some armor. We came over here about 15 minutes ago for armor. For Lotus. One of us was paying attention to what they were actually supposed to be doing here, and it might have been somebody else. You're going to draw for it. I mean, drawing for it works. If I can permit faster, then that works too. So yes, that is the Build for Better Discord, which will have all of the announcements, all of the silliness, and all of the places to find out what the Fnurbles is going on. If I've missed anything in that info dump, it's my own fault because I haven't the fnurbling clue what I'm talking about. Whee! I've been, for want of a better description, I've been sitting on my hands about the fact that this was coming up, and I think I might have accidentally given hints about it a couple of times, but been definitely trying not to announce it too soon. Boy, was that hard, because I have a feeling it's going to be great fun. I did mention charity events, but heard no details. Thank goodness for that. I'm thrilled to be involved. It is, you may have noticed, I absolutely love taking part in events to raise money for a couple of charities. Build for Better, Gamers Outreach, Guild Rush, all of those. They are things that I absolutely love giving back to. I feel that, honestly, being able to give back in that way is something that is great fun. Being able to give you the chaotic mayhem streams that result from it is something that I find I like doing as well. Because it means that you lot, A, get to know about the charities, and B, get the silliness of me hanging out and collaborating with some people that I don't normally get to. Whole balcony. There we are. And as such, you get more chaos for the kids. Exactly. You get the chaos, I get to give back in some way, and we all get some fun. I had to explain to my manager what the heck this meant the other day, because they wondered why on earth I had a time off booking which was charity chaos. Quite literally, I put charity chaos into my event. Love these smaller scale charities over the huge ones. To really, yes, the fact that 3,500 for a single gaming cart is it's very much, you can see what you get and see what you're involved with, which reminds me, there was posted, I will find that one after stream, there was a posting put into the Guild Rush Discord for those working on it, a picture of the delivery of a gaming cart to a UK hospital as a result of Guild Rush last year. I will post that picture into Discord later. It's one of the... Excuse me while I hide behind a banner. I'm only hiding behind the banner so that you can't see me tearing up, because, holy heck, it's always fun to see that sort of thing. Mooshie. There we are. Lotus. After all of that mayhem and chaos and all of the wittering, which is what you get from me, Lotus, thank you so much for hanging out and getting a upgrade to iron. Lovely. Ted. Yes. Lovely too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Which one of these is Mooshi's? No, no. That's my hat. No, that can't be Mooshi's. That's got to be Mooshi's. Yeah. Right. With that. All the Fnurbles, all the Yaras. Speaking of which, we've got Gordon Fnurbles. Why is this world full of Fnurbles? Don't ask. In a world full of Fnurbles, one Scotsman attempts to de-Fnurble the builds. Right. Where the wild Fnurbles go. Yes, we have many wild Fnurbles around here. So, back to building. You like Gamers Outreach because it is so specific. You like Extra Life, but it's hard. Yeah. It is harder to see the impact of Extra Life. It's even harder for people donating from the UK or outside the US, or at least North America, because it is more specific. It feels more specific to the US. I know they do research and look after ways of trying to make children's healthcare better, but it is harder to see outside the US. Gamers Outreach supports worldwide nowadays, particularly after the massive amount of extra publicity that the Hermits brought them, and the fact that they have been working tirelessly as a charity to make themselves more visible, and they are now distributing their go-karts worldwide. So, yeah. It's one of those. I keep supporting I realized the other day, between Gamers Outreach, Extra Life, Fairy Bricks, which is a UK charity, I tend to have a thing where I'm supporting children's hospitals and children in hospitals an awful lot. I'm noticing a trend in my charitable preferences. And for those who haven't heard of Fairy Bricks, it's something that I don't support on stream because it's something I support in real life events. But basically, they are a charity that arrange for Lego to be distributed to children's hospitals, to be given to children in hospital, so that they have something to play with. And it's similar to Games Outreach, but Lego instead of go-karts. But the idea is they distribute the Lego, the children get to keep it. It doesn't go to another child like the go-karts. The kids get to keep the Lego. So it is an absolute thing that is something to make them smile and give them something to remember that isn't the trouble of being in hospital. Had enough hospital stays as a child to know just how much these charities matter. I haven't, but I have encountered a lot of people who have, and as a result, I have seen some of the impact and wish to keep doing what I can. this announcement brought to you by a slightly emotional Scotsman when he thinks about this sort of stuff. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Let's do that. Where's my... Ah, there it is. Stonecutter. Like Games Outreach because they are global. That being said, haven't heard about any go-karts being delivered to here at hospitals in Australia, except that it's entirely possible it hasn't happened. I don't know. We can always ask. There is a representative of Gamers Outreach in the Build for Better Discord. They are fantastic. They do actually interact with social groups and so forth. So we can always ask for you. One, two, and two. Yeah, let's make it 3. And 1. Yeah, that looks better. I'm fairly sure somewhere they've got a... they might on their website have a list of places they've distributed to worldwide, but I can't guarantee that one. Asking may be a reason they make it happen, so do ask that too. I know they like to... So, one of the things that often happens is the groups that actually raise the money for donating a go-kart quite regularly get asked where they would like to try and distribute them to, so that they can directly see where their involvement goes. Good night, Blast. Look after yourself. Need to recharge after the whole day. Not looking forward to repeating it for tomorrow. Yikes. That's evil. But yeah, they do listen to the people who actually raise some of the money and will take their hopes. I won't put it any other than that. They will take their hopes for where some of the donations will be distributed to into account. And to go with a blast exit. Go with a blast exit? Yes. So many Minecraft streamers down under, so yes, exactly. I mean, Pearl is down there. To say nothing of all of the other fantastic streamers down there. Here's your exit joke from Blast Jordan. I say joke, it's more of a pun. What's the difference between someone who doesn't understand figures of speech and a burglar? The first takes things literally, the other takes things literally. Come as matter, you all. Oh dear. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in a mine show. Mine show? Mine show? If I take that block out... Oh, I can take that block out. That's good. Right. One, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. Let's do... Mine, shall. Your shall, mine shall. We shall not be moved. And to Gamers Outreach website has 3 DTOs. Dots. Okay, 3 dots in Australia. Okay, that's not many, but that's some. That's a good start. We can always work on increasing that. Just because there's only 3 now doesn't mean there won't be more. Actually, that might be better as the tough. Whoops. Missed. That is some. Makes you fit. Monash, Children's Hospital, Canberra Hospital, Westmead Hospital. Thank you for looking that up, True Purple. It is always really very important to be able to actually say, yes, stuff like that has happened. So, thank you. Oops. And, yeah. Thank you to everyone who does donate to these things. Thank you to everyone, but not just the donations. The people who hang out in chat, the people who watch the streams, and as a result cause the streams to have more visibility. You are just as important, and you give the streamers reasons to be in there and to be doing these things just as much as the people who donate. So yes, all the scurriers, and that too. The scurries result in donations. You're all gremlins, and I love you. You don't have to donate. Scurrying helps donate. Being in chat helps visibility. Everything goes towards it. Hey Raven, welcome in. Speaking of a scurry, we got another one. 64 scurrying squirrels and 209 times scurried from Raven. Crikey. Those numbers are getting big. Yep. Let's go for that one. Let's see. 3, 5, and 3. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 4 of the granite ones. And I need more granite. I did go and buy some more brick between streams and pick up some granite from IKEA. Hence why I'm not actually going, I'm running out. Well, except for my inventory. That works. That looks better. I'm trying basically to finish off this back walls integration so that we can actually then consider what we do with the rest of the wall and the areas and everything. Fnabbles. Fnabbles! Oh, and Elkhorn paying late tax for the pun. I had a beer last night, and on the side of the can it said Best Drunk in August. I need to thank that company for that prestigious award. Dear. Drunk of the month. Ah, yes. So the fact that I put the thingamies into the who's it was absolutely the right course of action there. You put your thingamie into the who's it, and lo, the day goes right. Ah. How are you doing, Cyber? Oh, no, don't take that block out. Okay, I broke that block. Where did it go? Huh. Weird. Let's see. Hitboxes. Eh. How? It's ended up on the stair. Oh, that's classic. It's hidden inside the stair. Sneaky little blighter. Can't help but stare at it. Yep. I didn't absolutely have to get that block back, but its attempt at escaping offended me. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 of the granite walls, which would mean 5 of the... It was hysterical. Oh, Elkhorn. And Kel's going all stabbity on Elkhorn for that one. Yeah, you might want to pay the pun tax for that, Elkhorn. Otherwise, Kel might take it out of your... Stab, stab, stabbity, stab, 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 stab. For some reason, my brain has just remembered. Good point. Cyber better pay for it as well. Keeping everyone honest. For some reason, I'm suddenly reminded of the film Repo the Genetic Opera, in which Giles from Buffy goes around as a repo man. Oh boy. He can sing though. He absolutely can sing. Dan, you were hoping to fly on the radar. You would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that Elkhorn and that Fnurbling. Oh, I've missed a row of blocks. I think I've been using the wrong blocks on one of these sections of walls. I should have been using these. Because this is where the... He really is. Anthony Stewart Head. That's his name. And my brain was slow trying to remember what he was called. Anthony Head. Lovely bloke. Met him on the train a couple of times. Actually was happy to talk to people. And then not talk to people who chose not to disturb him because, hey, you're on a train, dude. Everyone's got to be on a train at some point to get to work. For him, work happened to be a little bit more public. It's funny, commuters, if they know somebody is a celebrity, commuters will still quite often actually respect the fact that, yeah, you're a commuter. You're going through just as much evil for travel as we are. There's no point in making your day worse. We'll just treat you as a human being and let you have the peace that you need for your journey. I've often found that actually is lovely. 2, 3... Let's go for 5 of those. Or at least the commuters I've ever encountered when somebody like that is around. Today on all the random conversations going through Scotsman's head. This is really starting to feel like it's much more solid. Much more of a complete build by way of structure. Getting the back onto it has helped a lot. All the random conversations. Look at them scurry. Like squirrels in the daylight. Squirreling, squirreling, squirreling through the daylight. We've got tough brick wall, polished tough wall. And oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, I should probably use tough, and let's get another couple of the herba. Kindly request to see me scurry emote. That sounds like a good idea. Hold on. Let me add that to my notebook. I know I'm behind in actually doing anything about more commissions. Do, do, do. Right, it's been added to my notebook of things I really should do. Hey, Glam. Oh, we already had one. Whoopsie. Oh, pile hydrate. I wasn't expecting to see that statement there, Cal. That made me nearly spit my drink out while I was drinking that. Yeah. Don't read and drink at the same time. Yes. I think you did it deliberately in the timing. And a stretch to go with it. You did not. It just happened to be that you and Glam Pixie overlapped in such a way that caused that. Yes. Absolutely. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, finishing off these walls. I still need to do the wall up the... Nibbles. And we have an event Pokemon in chat. Won't complain about the timing ginging. Ging-ging-ging, ging-a-ding. Ging-a-ding-a-ding, ging-a-ding-a-ding. Trying to read that is causing me to sound sillier than usual there, Kel. Alright. Yeah, let's just go with 4 of the tough. Where's the tough walls? There they are. You're typing too fast. That's alright. I was reading too fast, apparently. I mean, that was getting close into giggity. Giggity, 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 giggity. Timing giggity ding. Timing giggity ging? Giggity. You know, even I'm starting to wonder what I'm on at this point. No. I've been like this all stream, Raven. I'm not quite sure why. We're assuming that my brain is fnurbled. Also, I don't think you're around, Raven. Hey, Midna. When isn't it? Who knows? It's been announced I will be participating in Build for Better later this month. weekend of the, I think I said 24th. I will be posting more information later, etc. So, yes. 24th to the 28th, where we will be building a steampunk decked out dungeon with a lot of people. No idea how long the streams are going to be, when they are, whatever. It's just happening. There may be mayhem ahead. Steamed out. Steamed out? Excited to see what y'all get up to. So am I. I have no idea. I've been awake since 5:45 a.m. Yeah, you and I had that chat earlier, Raven, in which you said that, and I was like, yeah, no. That's better. Ah! Somehow I managed to find the window again. Yes, but Kel, you are almost... You're 90% nocturnal nowadays, Kel. Do do do. Yada dee 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 dee. Apparently, I just nope. Need to figure out how to phrase this better. I was about to say, I crashed into my bed. That'll do. Yes. I crashed into my bed. Nearly phrased that differently. I think you mean the original forethoughts there, Raven. It took a while for me to de-nurble the train of thought. When you go into the office, you get up at 5:15. Way too early. You see, split the difference. I get up at 5:30 when I'm physically in the office, which is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Oy. The darkness is evil. And with the clocks having just changed, it is literally pitch black again in the morning when I get up. It's just like, I don't wanna. Actually, today my body managed to... I managed to pass out last night. Completely. Without setting an alarm clock. I woke up with about 20 minutes to get myself going out of the door and onto the... moving. And it's just like, no! Fortunately, apparently, my brain and body decided to wake me up. They woke me up and made me go, 'cause I didn't want to be late. No. And that's just the 3 that were announced at 5 o'clock, Raven. I will... Now that I've been announced, I will bring across all the other announcements. The ones that have been announced to date, as a recap: the build team admin team, Calvin MC, Luna Cupcake, and Moonmine, who have been bringing us all together. Assisting as a dungeon master, and I believe also helping with some of the build, Lanalek, fantastic person. Yorick, Tadpole Milk, and Genfire are also announced. And then today, announced at the same time as me, Deep Sky Miner and Chaos Gaming. there are more to come. They will be announcing people for the rest of the week. I feel like I should have been actually looking at screen while I said that. Oh well. So yes, that's a build team. Having Calvin and Deep on the same build team is going to make this ridiculous and awesome. I never did this section. I am squirreling heavy today. Hopefully it will be a short meeting, Raven. Look after yourself. No, you're in the wrong way. No, you're not supposed to be there. Get back here. There you go. Did I... No, I didn't. Okay. I might want to. We will see. Meow, 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 meow. This interruption of Pokemon services was brought to you by inefficient daylight savings. No! Not the inefficient Pokemon daylight save... Wait, what? Did not have enough daylight saved to skip night. No! Oh, the humanity! Oh, the fneblery! What? What is a fneblery? These questions and many more will not be answered, because we're not bothering asking that one. Had to move indoors where you have lamps. Aha! Aha! Welcome back, Kel. Bazinga! Right. Okay. Let's take stock of where we've gotten to, so that I can work out what I'm supposed to be building next. We have that wall, that wall, that wall. All of this is done. That's done on the interior. I've also corrected that corner. Haven't figured out what we're doing with this wall. Actually, I should probably do that. Let's do that. Let's do 2 of those. Yes, I know exactly which window I'm on. Yeah, now I have a very upset kitty. He did not get to barbecue with you. No! Won't somebody think of the kitty? I mean, it's probably for the best. Barbecued cat does not go well with the universe. That should be a solid wall. I do not have enough tough. Right, let's go and get some more tough. Boing. Did you share? Probably not. If the cat was unhappy, the answer is probably not. Boing, boing, boing. More barbecued cat paws as he tries to filch the meat. Exactly. You do not want that. Unhappy kitty. I think the area that I might want to work on after we finish this area is the one at the bottom with the... where's my stone cutter? I'm on the wrong side of the building. He did get a bony bit of bacon. Yay! I could have sworn I heard a Gordon. That needs to be turned into tough. So let's do 3 of these. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Polish tough. 2, 3, 4. And one of the brick. Might as well use this one. Trying to reduce the random bricks that I've got lying around in my inventory. Landstrad, welcome in. Okay, now this area is complete. Is more complete. This area, not in the slightest, but we'll come back to that. I'm trying to make these sections of building solid. I'm left thinking, which is usually a bad sign, that it would be better to not have that gap. Yes, that's better. Do need some more of the jungle logs. Unlurks whilst kicking hearts of iron for a wake. Sometimes you get the urge to conquer large parts of insert continent here. Here we find the Landstrad, plotting how to take over large areas of the universe. I pondered phrasing that differently. I won't. I will be good. I'm also thinking this area is probably a good one to start building next, because it's missing the concept. It needs to be thought through. That's the bit that was missing. All of that for one half slab of wood. Well, it's not really a half slab, it's just a slab. Sunday, Monday, slab-a-day. Tuesday, Wednesday, slab-a-day. Thursday, Friday, slab-a-day. Slap-a-day. What? That sounds wrong. Thank you. Let us sleep. Okay. Are we up? No. We are not. That needs to be done. Is there a problem over here, similarly? No. Okay. Why was there a gap over there that wasn't over here? Who knows? We have a sork in chat for those who might be interested in catching one. Whatever the heck one of those is. Yeah, why not? It's a Luna! Luna, Luna, Luna. Hey, Luna! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the absolutely fantastic, fabulous, amazing Luna Cupcake, one of the amazing admins of Build for Better, who is responsible for pulling us all together for the chaos, the mayhem, and the support to Gamers Outreach. Woo! Luna's like, why did I walk in? I could hear Luna in the background of my mind going, what are you doing? Luna's in bed resting because you're struggling to move. I'm glad you're looking after yourself, Luna. I hope you feel better quickly. Right. I think that's all of the interior walling sorted. So, now comes the question. And this is the $64,500 question. What should I be doing for these windows? Because they're pretty dang big. I think these two wide ones can be copper grating. Hey, I found myself. These ones here. Actually, I might do glass on the ones that are leading. So we've got glass here. I might do glass on two square windows in the big ones. Possibly, yes. I'm thinking here, these two vertical sections of two, I'm going to put with glass. How are you doing, Feg? Welcome in. I think here I might use the copper bars. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. And I quite like Frauke's suggestion of two square windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dagfnurbelit. 8 does not separate into 2 cleanly with a gap in the middle. If I put 2... Yeah, okay. If I put a 2 wide wall up the middle, I can... Yes, I was just thinking that myself, Frauke. I mean, the thing is, they're 4 tall, but... the other thing is, if I do 3, then 2, the 2 vertical line up with the stair riser. So that works nicely. Right. I'm not gonna go with... Oh. I'm not gonna go with the walls, though. I'm gonna go with the blocks. Because... we can then bring that across-ish. Or not. Okay, we can put blocks behind those. Walls it is. Walls. We can put block between that and that, because we kind of need to put something there. I'm making this up as I go along. There's nothing new here. And 2 of the... Okay, convenient. 2 of the break. Why is that even there? I think that's a remnant because this is a wall. That isn't. Yeah, that's a remnant of the original trying to figure out what I was doing with the shaping. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Let's get some glass and some copper grates. Wow, I have 4 whole copper grates. I know they're bars. I mean bars. Yes. No. That, please. That's probably enough. It's probably not enough, but it'll do for a starter. What's the other thing I came down for? Glass. No. No. Lithium. Woohoo! I can find my glass. Boing. feel like I should move Puffy out of the corridor. We're not doing much with where we need access to a ghast down here anymore. We're going to need him up there soon. So let's take him back to... Yeah, let's take him back to the airship dock for the moment. Just to let him out of the corridor for a while. Poor Puffy, he's been stuck in a corridor. Oh, the horror, the inhumanity. Still don't know why we've got a llama hanging under that one. I know there was a reason why there's a llama in a chest boat underneath Huffy. I really should have kept notes. I know we've got a lot of weird lore in this place, and that's another piece of it. Oh, thank you, Raven. I forgot. Two to one odds, Puffy has escaped by now. I think this is why I prefer some of my other dock builds, where it's one switch that triggers both that and that. I'm more likely to remember to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Or Puffy will escape. Escape of the ghast. Oh, no. Right. Now we can throw our shells. This was my very first go. It was. It's been a while since we started this. I mean, that was what? 2 weeks after ghasts were available? Or was it a month? I think we took a while before we actually used ghasts. Right, I was going to use glass down here, which means I need to put in solid blocks here. A week? Really? We obviously got there faster than I thought. After I updated. Okay. Yeah, I think I waited 2 weeks for the update. Due to mods. Okay, that works. I should probably have done that section before I did this section. I mean, we were waiting for ghasts quite a lot. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, here. Okay, we can do roughly that. I was about to say, where's my thingamahoo's it? Stone polished. That's a crafting bench. Or more to the point, that's my inventory. Here, 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 there, there, and there, and then, yeah, we'll clear that when we get down to it on the next floor. Might do some of that where we sort of bring it in like this so that it mimics the sections above. Because we've got these bits all the way up here. If I make it so that this is not completely flat, I think that will work nicely. I need some chains and some lightning rods if I'm going to do that, but I think that will work nicely. I could bring in some grates, but I don't think I want to. That's going to really rip through my copper bar selection. Whee! That's not chains. Sorry, that is chains. Various levels of green would be nice for the 3D of it. Yes, that too. We will have to wait for those, obviously. So be it. Didn't I have... apparently. Wait, what? I could have sworn... Oh, there they are. I could have sworn I had some copper ingots around here somewhere. Because I've only got 3 lightning rods, and that's nowhere near enough. Let's add another 10. Yeah, that feels like it's probably the right number of copper bars now. Oh, no. Ow, snubbles. I didn't mean to create waxed lightning rods. I didn't want my lightning rods to be waxed. Not yet. Dag fnobble it. Yep.
Bricks, my old arch enemy.
Right. Before I fnurble things again, let's take the wax out of my inventory. Also, why did it have to be rakes? Why did it have to be rakes? And for those who are after their Pokemon, we have a Salandit in chat. Fire. Poker aid. Ooh. Catch Pokemon marked with an egg while the event is active. Next goal: Easter Bunny may visit your channel. Pardon? You what? I'm behind bars. We can get the Easter Bunny. That's not what I was looking for. Stay on, confused Scotsman noises. We get a lot of that. Event happens in one chat. Oh, okay. If odds are based on activity. Right, so slim to fnurble all. That's okay then. I am at peace with that. Yeah, that's better. Spawn outside of the 15-minute clock. Ah. Right. Next up. Next floor down. 1, 2, 3. Here. So we can just use brick. The tough brick. In fact, all of this can be tough brick. But I think I'd rather not. So let's put in. Let's do that, 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 and that. Right. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to bar it. This is turning into an interesting set of windows. And I like the shape it's forming. Still might come back and add in some of the copper grates just to make it feel a little bit less flat. I think it'll be easier to tell how this looks once it's aged. That window has not been done, and that window has not been done. I think it probably will be glass, but I'm going to leave it for the moment. I'll sort it out later. Whee! And now we're down here. Let's see if we can get at least half of this build. Sealed up. Greebling, go! Exactly. I mean, it's both greebling and putting in the windows. So, yay. I'm forever doing the greebling. It makes it all worthwhile. My build has a style. It's not quite a mile. The greebling helps to make it feel like it's better. And oh, right. Yeah, it needs something. I'm looking at it, and yeah, it needs to age, but I think it also needs a bit more. So I think it needs some of the gratings, just to sort of help it feel better. Because these sections feel so much more. More? They feel so much more. One of these days I need to actually do that. And the occasional light block. I think the light is going to come from the inside. Chat, do you order food? Yes. Quote 42 involved already. Ah, yes. Raven asking the important questions here. How dare you be sensible, Raven? Wouldn't be considering that if it was an issue. That's good. These are waxed, so these need to be unwaxed. So I'd like them to be one layer over. The only actual problem is you don't remember where your phone is. Have you tried phoning yourself? Yes, I know, that's a gremlin statement. Oh, I need something to be able to turn the lights on. My phone's on silent. That doesn't help. Why do I not have a lever? Why do I have a torch in my bundle, but not a lever? I mean, I don't need a torch in my bundle. That's not the right thing. Put that in there. There's no lever in my bundle, dear chat. Dear chat, there's no lever in my bundle, and it's not helpful like that. That's where you have to find your device. I have recently just replaced the watch strap on my watch. It used to be a device from Sony that acted as effectively a smartwatch strap. I've now replaced it with a Sony Fitbit, so I can do exactly... I've got a button on my watch that lets me find my phone. You found it! Yay! Putting it under your pillow to charge is not the safest of places to put it. But we'll have that argument another day. I'm going to put 2 bulbs here. I know. 2 of them. Guilty of doing that in the past. Back to the food question. I think the answer was yes. Now the next question is, what are you ordering? Fish and chips. Ooh. I can see that would be good. I'm gonna need more of the waxed exposed copper grates, aren't I? That made all the difference. Just a couple of grates and an extra bit of lighting have made so much difference to that window area. So I need to do that and that with the same level of greebling. I think I also need some of the chiseled blocks around the lighting, because I've usually combined those together to give it a bit of solid around the lighting. Do I have more? Why have I got bricks in my copper chest? That makes no sense. Oh. I am out of things. was the right one. No, it's not. That's the one. Let's put this away. And this. So I'm done with that. No. Yes. Andesite. Oh, andesite's full. Okay. Stone goes in here. No, that's brick. Snuggling around. If only I had some copper that was heavily aged. That I could... Why did I pick it up when I could very easily have first got it to the right age first? Derp. You back in here. And then we will... No. Yes. Let's wax that. And then turn that. Let's turn 4 of those into gratings. And 3 into the chiseled. Really want a nap. Have an hour and a half left and a meeting in 30 minutes. No, not another meeting. I'm sorry, Raven, that's evil. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the inhumanity. Yeah. I want us to toss the meeting out a window. I think Raven would absolutely want us to do that, but I think it would be very difficult. Right, sign that says meeting, then launches it from bedroom window. If you turn it into a paper aeroplane, that meeting can get airtime and really get distance. We have a Frigibax in chat for those who might be after their Pokemon. Yeah, why not? Right. Let's see. Where do we want to... Yes. You. And you. I want a copper bulb, a waxed thingamahoosit, a lit up bulb, and another waxed thingamahoosit. Let's take out a couple of pieces of glass so I can get out. No! Well, that was silly of me. I just used my sword to break the glass instead of my silk touch pick. Oh well. I think everybody's done that one a dozen times. Maybe not a sword, but they... Maybe not with a sword, but they've broken it with the wrong thing. And I might need to turn down that particular Fnurbles a bit. Although, to be honest, I think I actually get jump scared by all of the Fnurbles nowadays. I'm not paying enough attention to when they get triggered. I mean, this is great for you, chat, because you get the reaction. Not great for me. That's the exposed chiseled. I want the bulb. There's a reason why you make unbreakable glass as a default quality of life in any pack you make. I can understand it. I have never had it. Did I pick that up or did I lose it? I must have picked it up. Yeah, must have picked it up. Oh well. I'm guessing the latter rather than the former. I know that you can do the same with ender chests so that they will always drop. The always drop ender chests is available as a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks. That's better. That's better. The greebling has worked. That actually feels like it fits in with that building section now. The glass is necessary because it's actual rooms. It leads into the rooms in the building. The copper sections lead into the stairwell. I think that is the right way of doing it all. God, this back of the building is looking so much better now that it's come along like this. It's just... It's almost surprising just how much this has gotten to look in the last 2 weeks. However, I have noticed I've missed whole sections of this build. This wall, for example, is not here. On both sides. So I've got huge sections of this that just don't exist yet. And the inside of this wall isn't here yet. So it's like... back of the building is looking like it's actually there. I know! I mean, it's still floating, because I haven't done the foundations, or built it into the ground. But it actually is there now. And even better, it's actually connected into the interior correctly. It's not just sort of... or at least in large sections it's connected into the interior. It's not just floating off the back of the interior as well now, which is a large part of what today's been, sorting out that final connection in. I am a derp, a derpy derpy derp. I am a derp, derpy 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 derp. I put away the tuff, and I haven't done the uprights to go between the window sections on the other half of the building. Hail hydrate! How did I miss this? Because I'm a derp. And a stretch to go with it. All the squeakums, all the stretch, all the popcorn. Hydrate, med check, have a snack if you need it. Have a stretch, have a walk. Have faith in yourself. Have a snifflet. That's not a snifflet, that's a full-size sniffer. Stretch. And it's not Stretch Armstrong. I do not have enough lightning rods. That's better. Stretch. Hey, Kibo. Welcome in. We're going pop, pop, pop. We're taking it higher. Gonna make the stretching make you wanna retire. I'm old and pop, pop, pop. Oh, that was forced, but it was hilarious. Right, if I swap that for that, right. Ooh, I can get rid of this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really need to move that. Watch that movie at some point. It's actually pretty good, Raven. It is pretty. It is actually a fun movie. Where can we get the Crazy Scotsman's album? It's never happening. I resisted it for ages. And then I ended up watching it and enjoying it, and now I even own the soundtrack. More's the confusion. Get 2 more of those. Just don't have Netflix. Yeah. Right, that's the first segment. I'm going to do all 3 blocking outs of these bits so that I don't forget it. Two. Okay, so it's almost all that. So let's go with 5 of those and 3 of these. So this is a very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going up. And into the next bit. Oh, I forgot to. That's alright. Ah! That's not alright. I'm going to regret moving that bit, aren't I? Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of those. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with 2 of those. So we go 1. Is that 4? Yes. Keithelio, welcome in. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. I had to double check that. I wasn't sure if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I wish it was Thursday. Oh, I so wish it was Thursday. How are you doing? Great. Of all the Amazon Basic Skillet was not... That's an interesting one to get ads for. Is it going to be the Crazy Scotsman album by DJ Squirrel? I know that we've got the pictures of DJ Squirrel on... where's my bulbs? They're there. On... thingy. Idiotic. No, neither did I, Alcorn. Alcorn? Cyber. Wow. Too many purples. Did you get the skillet because you talked about food? Now that's believable. No! My bed! I can't let my bed escape. My poor, poor, helpless bed. Come back to me, bed. Come back. Yeah, and I'm a derp cyber, so nothing new there. Can't wait for Friday to play footy again. Not played for ages. Which floor am I on? Am I on the right floor? Yes. Alright, let's get greebling. We shall greeble for... it's not for science if it's fair build. We shall greeble for pretties. For the pretties. Do 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 do. By the power of pretties, I have the greeble. When arrested, the suspect insisted they were greebling for pretties. Yep. Roughly 3 minutes to 200. Woo, we better work fast then. Gonna lurk, fancy pancakes. Ooh. Another pancake fancier. Enjoy, Midna. I've run out of glass panes in my inventory. Does this mean if you fall while prettying up your build, you shout out, "I'll get you next time, my pretties"? Exactly. Yes. I'll get you, my pretty pretties. And you're greebling too. And there is an event Pokemon in chat. Which side am I on? This one. Oh, I needed to... No! Not you. Ah, yeah. Fnebbled. Right, that's this floor done. We are about 1 minute from pretties, so can I finish this in time? Probably not, which means we'll probably run a fraction long, just so I can actually get all of this to state of prettification that I want it to. As usual, I reserve the right to extend just by a minute or two after pretty o'clock, just so I can make sure that it is. Oh, I forgot to light my bulb. How did you get there? Hey, caught an egg. I have Gordons in my building. Where there's a Will, there's a Gordon. And like Spike Milligan, where's this Will? I want to be in it. Yes. The Gordons are back. Gotcha. What do we get out of that? Oh, a Bad Omen 5. That's not bad. They're at it like Gordons. Definitely. This distraction preventing us from completing. Suspicious harming continues. Yep. We may not end up finishing this side of the building today then. Due to sudden and unexpected Gordoning. I wasn't expecting a Gordon invasion to disrupt delivery of the Fnurbles. Hey, the Fnurbles are back in town, the Fnurbles are back in town, and so are the Gordons. Right, I'll finish this floor, and I will probably... I'm going to complete the pretties by way of the windows off stream, just so that it's done, ready for tomorrow, so that we can actually, you know, get on to other sections of the large amount of greebling that's necessary to finish all of this off. No one expects the Gordon invasion. No! Pretty sure it was not on my bingo card for reasons not to finish greebling. I love the fact that I consider the airship to be a safe space. Right. Let us have a look at... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so much better. And we've only got one panel that is incomplete, effectively. If one of the Gordons tries to run free, are they a Gordon Freeman? No, Gordon Freeman is probably hanging out in Gordonstein. And if they learn to cook, are they a Gordon Ramsay? We've got him as well in the chef form. Be good to see it at night. Not long. Yeah, I think adding the lights into the panels that I've been building made it fit neatly. Hey, Nookie, you might have missed the stream, but you're here for the pretties. So, you at least get to see the results of stream. Oh, that looks just... I am so happy with the way this looks. It is actually the back of a building now. I am so happy with this. I know I say that so often, but... And it actually fits with the style of the front. The whole sort of Art Deco style, sort of steampunk Art Deco now. I seem to have taken it into steampunk Art Deco. I don't think I was originally planning on making this steampunk. he says with a giant fnurbling airship connected to it. But it's definitely going to become steampunk Art Deco. Has this building got a name? Oh, was I going to do this one right? Okay. I don't know if the building has a name. It does feel like it should have. And if anyone suggests Fnurbling Towers, I will yeet them out of chat. That's nice. I like that as the sun sets and while we're in that sort of golden hour. The iron. Non-Fnurbles Towers. Fnurbles Towers just sounds like faulty towers. Exactly. This isn't faulty. Oh, that's nice. For reference, this is the Explorers Guild headquarters. That's... I forgot about that. Good lord. I forgot this was gonna... Oh, yeah. Looks like a giant iron stood upright. The handle's in the wrong place. But I can see what you mean. Wandering Fnurbles headquarters. I need to get more light into that upper archway. Because my brain is full of all of the scope creep Raven. I mean, I know what I'm going to be doing with 3 other builds and Himmelsby and several other areas of the world. I can remember large portions of what I have built. Scope creep is scary. Considering how big this build was before it started, this build was not supposed to be this big. This build was not supposed to be this big. It's the result of the airship that this build is this big. Because it had to become this big to cope with the fact that it had this thing connected to it. Oh, and I still love this airship. This, the first of the airships in this world. This is so cool. Scoping mechanics. I think Explorers Guild is definitely the first of the Armada. I still need to get the tower that it's docked to built as well. However, before I get thoroughly distracted and start pondering 8 dozen other builds, it is time... Yeah, not like I don't have those already written. Just don't ask where all of the plans for the scope creep are. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. I have the heart of gold. This could be the spleen of copper. No, that would be a ginger build. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely having you all here. I will be posting quite a few bits into Discord to go with the announcement from earlier about being part of Build for Better. And yes, everyone please look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fantastic. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back here, because it will be a Thursday, and therefore that means more of this. We are continuing to get further into this build, and it's so close to being structurally close to solid. I wouldn't say it's finished. It's nowhere near finished. We're looking at ages for builds. But, as I say, I will be back again tomorrow. I am just having a quick look at who is live. We didn't go to them yesterday. I am going to send us... I was thinking of Dragon, but I'm thinking of going to Mama Melissa. We went to Soup... We went to Soup yesterday, didn't I? Oh no, it was Topsy yesterday. We went to Soup last week. Oh, good lord, I've lost where I'm going and where I've been. Yeah, I'm going to send you over to the absolutely lovely Mama Melissa, who is on... Where are they today? I think they're on Dragonfell today. Where are I? Topsy was yesterday. Where's Mama Melissa? There we are. Mama Melissa. I'm going to send us over to the absolutely lovely and fantastic Mama Melissa. As I said, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. You are all absolutely fantastic and amazing. I've just realised that Feg did the raid command and I've just done it again. Nice to know I'm paying attention. Take care. Be amazing. Don't be too much of a gremlin. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.